Y'all see your boy got the Gucci sheets on the bed.
Soulja Boy's bedroom is designed in a way that makes it look like if you gave a divorced dad $7 million, that's what it would look like. You may have heard the phrase, "you couldn't make this today," usually referencing some kind of comedy from the last 20, 30, 40 years, arguing that it's so edgy, you couldn't make this stuff today because people would just cry about it. Even though there is comedy being made today that is just as edgy, if not pushing the line further, and thriving. So anytime I see that phrase, I just know it's gonna be some bullshit. For example, I saw a clip of The Office on TikTok the other day, and someone did comment that, "you couldn't make this today." They basically did. It wasn't that long ago that they aired this show, and also, it's just The Office. It's just The Office. They weren't pushing boundaries as much as you'd think. Now, one show that I think you would have trouble making today, even though I'm pretty sure they're still trying to, if not already attempted to reboot, is MTV's Cribs. Now, if you don't know what the show is, basically MTV would take us into the homes and lifestyles of our favorite celebrities and show us what's in their cribs, their MTV cribs. Now, I think the reason you would have trouble making this show appealing to people today is because it's a little bit different than in the mid-2000s, where we were just more okay with sinking into our couches, breathing out of our mouths, and drooling as we watch these celebrities flex their violent wealth on us. But today I feel like we're a little bit more conscious of the fact that, like, hey, I don't like that they're just flexing on us so hard and I can't buy a fucking house. So because you guys have requested this show so much, I thought we would take a look at a few segments that I've handpicked. If there's some that I haven't covered on this that are way more extreme, let me know in the comments. I'll cover them next time. I just kind of picked a few that sounded interesting. I know there are some much worse examples, so let me know. So without further ado, let's take a look at MTV's Cribs. So first off on the list is Criss Angel himself. I was so stoked to see that he has a Cribs episode, I knew I had to throw it in the video. Also, you're about to see probably the longest clip of someone pulling up in a car and getting out of it. This gives Exhibit and his transitions a run for his money.
Hey MTV, it's Criss Angel. Welcome to my home, the Luxor.
And yep, he lives in a hotel. Our first crib on the list is a hotel room. Starting off strong.
Before I take you upstairs to my home, I'm gonna show you a few cars from my collection. The Rolls Royce Phantom. Obviously the logo on the rim and the tread plates on the door. You ain't gonna rip this car off and not know whose car this is. Next, the Mind-Free Hummer. 20,000 watts, 20 speakers, flamethrowers.
Did they have to do that? I believe that that thing can shoot flames. You don't have to give us that shit-ass Deadliest Warrior Season 1 special effect of the fire coming out of that.
Card shooter, so if you piss me off when I'm driving on the highway, be careful, you may get a card stuck to your ass.
This vehicle is an absolute monstrosity. West Coast Customs is looking at this thing like, it's a bit much, isn't it?
Welcome to my home here at the Luxor.
So now we're finally getting to the crib portion of the episode of Cribs, where, like I said, it is just it's a hotel room. It's more than a hotel room. It's a penthouse suite, but still, it's just a hotel room with some toys.
I wanted it to be very conducive creatively, so I put a bunch of games in here.
I wanted this space to be conducive creatively, so I put 2 pinball machines in a punching bag. You know how Michael Jackson had his home kind of like set up with a whole bunch of shit that would be perfect for children? I think Criss Angel kind of has his hotel room set up the same way for 16-year-old boys.
Over here, we have basically our lounging area where we chill.
Something that I also noticed on Cribs is they will focus the hell out of an L couch. They love a sectional, and they will give you instant replay upon instant replay of every sectional on this show.
These handcuffs were actually Harry Houdini's. It blows my mind to be able to have these and touch these and put them on and just kind of think about what he was thinking about when he had these on.
It's crazy. These were Harry Houdini's handcuffs. It's just crazy how small they were. He must have had small wrists, and I've got these big arms.
My best friend, Sully, Erna, who is Godsmack, and presented me with this drum set.
The last thing Criss Angel needs in a hotel room is a full drum set. And just imagine getting the suite underneath him. Yeah, this is the room. We got a full kitchen over there. There's a bathroom upon the suite, and... the fuck is that?
He made this amazing drum head, which depicts me with wings, and then over here is Houdini and my pop looking over my shoulder.
So it totally makes sense that Criss Angel idolizes Houdini, like, of course. But imagine Harry Houdini, someone from, like, the era of the 1910s and 20s, looking down at Criss Angel like, what the fuck is that?
Inside here, we have my bedroom. Come on in. And I get a beautiful view of Las Vegas.
Oh, come on, he's not even in the pyramid. Like, I know this is probably still part of the Luxor, but I thought he'd at least be in the pyramid. Fucking lame.
A lot of people talk about the magic that takes place on the bed. And the truth of the matter is I do magic every moment of the day when I'm awake. So when I come to bed, there ain't no magic. This is the only place there ain't no magic.
I do a lot of magic throughout the day, but one place that I don't do any magic is in this bed. Nothing magical about what happens there. Nothing good at all.
Maybe some other things, but not magic.
Criss Angel, you dog! Okay, what's with this ominous music? It's a normal-ass looking bedroom. I think it's just because it's Criss Angel, they have to make it mystical or mysterious.
Hammy, shall we go inside? I think that's a yes.
There you go. I gave him a pinball.
This is backstage in my black room here at the Luxor. If you look at it with the camera and come around, you'll see it actually change. And you got a full crazy entertainment system here, surround sound.
You'd think they'd give him a bigger TV for being Criss Angel. That thing looks like it's straight out of an RV. I think most of the budget went to all of that black paint that they had to use for that fucking room.
Over here, when I get tired in between shows, I chill out. I get to get some R&R in between shows or some extra activities sometimes.
I think I have an idea of what he's talking about. This might be kind of gross, but that did not sound like a deck of cards. That sounded like he just shit out of his ass.
Oh, so MTV, I want to thank you very much for coming by the Luxor and checking out my crib. I gotta do a show. You gotta go. Disappear. Go.
Stop.
Come on.
Ow. Ow. God. Stop. Stop. Criss Angel, fucking stop. I'm going. Criss Angel, fucking stop. So now that we've seen Criss Angel's hotel room, it's time for us to level up. Not quite yet to a mansion, but still a level up from a hotel room.
What's good, MTV Cribs? It's your boy, Soulja Boy, tell him.
That's right, we're gonna be checking out Soulja Boy's apartment. not quite an estate, but a level up from a hotel room.
As you can see, the first thing you see when you come inside Soulja Boy's crib is the life-size cutout Soulja Boy.
That is so funny to just have a life-size cutout of yourself in your own home, especially at the front door. You know, if I'm being honest, that might be my next cutout, since I don't have the goddamn Babe Station cutout because Gunner TV has it. You know, I sent that cutout of the Babe Station to my friends on YouTube so that they can have it in the background of their videos, and it'll be a fun little gag, you know, pass it around, make that thing ran fucking through. Until it got to Gunner, and he thought, I'm the last stop, I'll throw away the shipping box. You're not the last stop, buddy. You're not last stop material.
But if you come on over here,
is that a blue snowball mic? Is Soulja Boy making Minecraft Let's Plays?
it's like my little workstation setup. I ain't got my piano hooked up right now, but I make beats.
Yeah, I would play something for you guys, but unfortunately it's not plugged in. Is this it? Oh, look at you, yeah. You found it. Thanks.
Then over here, we're gonna come into the living room. This is where we live.
The hell did that guy come from? Has he been there the whole time? See how they just like focus on the sectional like it's the coolest part of the whole crib? Check out this awesome sectional that we know you don't have at home unless your parents are together. And if so, if they have this couch, not for long.
You see the gamer chairs? Y'all see these chairs over here? I set it in the center of the floor right here.
They're doing this whole segment and that guy on the couch is just like,
You see the gamer chairs? Y'all see these chairs over here?
Soulja Boy, I'm trying to watch TV.
See this stove right here? It hasn't been used ever since I moved into this spot.
Weird flex, but okay. Now, originally I thought, oh, it's just because he probably eats out all the time, but you'll see it'll be something different.
I don't even know if this works. Let's see if it works. Let's see if it works.
Yeah, I don't even know if this shit works. Yeah, I don't even know. Fuck! It works. It fucking works.
Soulja Boy does not know how to cook. All I need is fruit punch, water, Gatorade.
There's no way this man isn't pissing motor oil at this point.
Hot Pockets. All we need is Hot Pockets, man. Who needs a stove? When I moved in here, you should just give me a microwave, and that's it.
So one way that you know Soulja Boy is an actual gamer, not one of those like just has a game console on an episode of Cribs Gamers, is just by taking a look at his fridge and freezer. He's unfortunately a true gamer. That was the sickest walking up a stairs shot I've ever seen.
I'm about to take y'all into my bedroom, the master bedroom with the double doors, 'cause I am! Y'all see your boy got the Gucci sheets on the bed?
Soulja Boy's bedroom is designed in a way that makes it look like if you gave a divorced dad $7 million, that's what it would look like.
I'll show y'all what it feels like to walk on $2,000. There we go, okay, bam. Just hit a couple circles, get my Michael Jackson on them.
3 guys just rush in there after he leaves.
We got the customized Gucci bracelet, appraised for about $20,000. I'm just gonna throw that on one time for y'all.
That is the most expensive Starlight cosplay I've ever seen.
We got the customized Gucci watch, that's appraised for about $50,000. Since it's MTV Cribs, I'm gonna throw on the $100,000 Soulja Boy chain. I'm gonna throw that on for y'all right there. There's so many diamonds, just make it throw up. Ugh.
I wish I could buy a house.
Ah, it was me. I did it. Y'all gotta run an instant replay on that, man.
Were those Scooby-Doo noises?
I come out here, look around, smell the air. Ah.
Just come outside and smell the fresh LA air. Let's go back inside.
And then sometimes I just look down at all the little people and say, I'm the king of the world!
And then 10 years later, Logan Paul probably moved in right next door.
MTV Cribs, Soulja Boy, tell him. Drop top Lamborghinis, baby.
Just some investment banker behind him in a BMW. Hey, move your fucking car!
I showed you my diamonds.
Some guy just runs up on him and yanks that shit off his neck.
Boy, MTV Cribs to be continued. Ow!
So far on Cribs, we've seen Criss Angel and Soulja Boy. So obviously, the next one has to be Criss Angel again, this time in a house. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. The fact that there was one Criss Angel crib was good enough, but the fact that there are 2 Criss Angel Cribs episode was just mwah. But at least we're at our first actual fucking house. I'd say that's a win.
Hey, it's Criss Angel. I want to welcome you to my 22,000 square foot estate known as Serenity.
Of course, it's called Serenity.
I want to introduce you to my incredible staff. We have Eliza, Tom, Norma, Chef Ed, and Cindy. They take care of Serenity for me.
How long is the staff gonna be just standing there like that? Does Criss Angel have them under that same spell he put the chicken under in that one Mind Freak episode?
He's not being harmed at all. He's just gonna sleep.
Oh my goodness.
Wake up!
Criss Angel, do you think that we could maybe...
Chef Ed, what did I tell you beforehand? I told you to stay there the entire episode.
Very good. So then Criss shows us his fucking sick outdoor pool area with a sick-ass view of the Las Vegas Strip, whatever, it's cool, I guess. Then we move on to the rest of Criss Angel's dungeon estate and see his office.
My prized possession is that star over there. That star honored me as the celebrity who has done more for the Make-A-Wish kids than any other celebrity for the year.
Pretty soon, John Cena will enter the chat, and he will change that. So this next one is my favorite part of the house, and you will see why.
The formal dining room. We have Dali-inspired painting.
So you may see this and think, okay, he's got a painting of Jesus Christ on the cross. He's probably very religious. Perfectly fine and normal. Right? There's nothing else, right?
And if you look carefully, you see the blood from Christ's hand splattering on the ground over here. That's actually my blood. I actually cut my hand and did that.
Or maybe Criss Angel thinks he is Jesus Christ, magician, mind freak, illusionist. I just imagine the fucking cleaners going through the house, not even noticing.
A very poetic and profound piece of art.
If there's one thing Criss Angel likes to do, it is fucking bleed. So Chris takes us through the kitchen, introduces us to Chef Ed, and basically explains that Chef Ed does all the cooking because he's a chef. Then we go on to the family room, which is pretty sick. It's halfway outdoors, halfway indoors, and I'm jealous. That looks pretty cool. Still can't afford a house, but, you know, I'm glad that Criss Angel can.
And here's my family.
I just love how everyone in that room probably gets a W-2 from Criss Angel.
So over here we have a bunch of different memorabilia from Houdini. Those were his handcuffs. He actually wore those handcuffs.
Hey, we already saw those. What the hell?
And my straitjacket that I performed about 600 shows.
Oh, that thing fucking reeks. I know that has not been washed once. So now after 2 segments of Cribs, we are finally getting into a home theater. I'm surprised it's taken this long.
Matt, tell us how crazy this theater is.
It's got everything, 10,000 watts power, so it'll make your ears bleed if you crank it up.
I don't think Criss Angel needs 10,000 watts of electricity to make his ears bleed. I'm pretty sure he can do that on command. Just get him around 4 insanely attractive women and he'll find a way to make his ears bleed and creep him out.
Hey, Hammy, what's up? He loves his treats. You want a treat? Come on.
Just gives him another fucking pinball. Fuck. Doesn't get any easier.
Good boy. No matter where you are in this room, the TV will turn so that you can watch it wherever you are. I'm gonna show you my crazy collection of cars.
Once again, we get to take a look at all of Chris's cool cars, and another appearance from the Mind Freak Mobile, which didn't think I was gonna have to look at that thing again.
I love sports cars, I love luxurious cars, I love choppers.
That motorcycle looks like it is hotter than the surface of the sun, holy shit. So now that we've seen Criss Angel's penthouse and his actual house, it's time for us to, you guessed it, get the hell out of here.
I gotta do 2 shows tonight, Believe, at the Luxor, Cirque du Soleil, and I have to figure out what car I'm gonna take, so get the hell out of here. Go. Go. Move it.
So now we've seen Criss Angel, Soulja Boy, and Criss Angel a year later. It's time for the last one, Lil Jon.
Hey, MTV! Welcome to the crib in Miami. I'm your boy Lil Jon. We're gonna go on inside, yeah.
Does that mean we're gonna use our inside voices?
This is the living room here. I ain't got nothing really special in here except for these cats.
Those guys either just woke up from a nap or they are high out of their fucking mind.
Come on. Let's see what we got special in here. Nothing. Look at that plant. That plant terrible, ain't it?
Okay, I'm pretty sure Lil Jon didn't know these guys were coming until 10 minutes ago. Oh, what do we got here? We got these 2 guys. Those guys, you know. And, look at that plant.
And see how we got paintings and stuff crooked in the house? You're gonna notice that a lot. Everything crooked, because the studio in the other room, so the bass make stuff move around.
You're gonna see these guys are a lot different than the guy that was hanging out in Soulja Boy's crib, because these guys really want to be on the episode, and you'll see a lot of that.
This is the greatest invention of the house. It's our vocal booth. Yeah!
I love that he just doesn't have a professional recording booth. I feel like that's actually a lot more charming. Like, he's just like, Where's the guest bedroom? I have an idea.
You got the big screen TV. What kind of TV that is? What size it is? Anybody know? Nobody don't know damn thing, because all we do is make music in here.
They must be playing one of Exhibit's music videos on that TV, because that is almost always the case for why MTV will blur out an image.
Oh, Eastside Boy is gonna show you around. I'm getting back to work.
This the boy Big Sam.
Your boy Lil Bo.
Oh, I'm sorry. I must have misread the title of this episode. I thought it was the Lil Jon Cribs episode, not the Eastside Boys Cribs episode. What the fuck?
Right now we're gonna take y'all over to the pool area.
I know Lil Jon's just like, guys, you tap in. I've got to take a fucking shit. So now in this next riveting segment, we're gonna get a tour of the house from the Eastside Boys. Just what we came here for.
Keep catch up to the last bit.
So now that that's finally fucking over, we're gonna get back to Lil Jon so he can show us Lil Jon's house.
Now, sorry, ladies. I got a wifey, so you can't sleep in the bed with me.
Yeah, well, she obviously didn't decorate that fucking room. This looks like exactly a room that I would imagine Lil Jon would decorate.
This watch was given to me by Usher. He gave me this watch after we did Yeah, once the song started doing good.
Yeah, Usher gave this watch to me when our song Yeah started doing good. Kind of wish I would have just got some more money, but well, the watch is cool.
So let's go to the DVD collection. That's what y'all always damn show on this damn show. Everybody go pull out Scarface.
Oh, he's got one of those TVs. Holy shit. That's the TV I always reference to that weighs 700 pounds and only exists in people's basements now. And Lil Jon just had some poor movers move that thing upstairs. Up the spiral staircase, might I add.
Hey, what we gonna do? We gonna play horse. Old school horse.
I like how Lil Jon and his friends are just like, we're done with the show for now. We're gonna go play basketball. So, we're kind of on a tight schedule here, so if we could just finish up the episode. So let's play some horse.
Now y'all about to witness for the first time on MTV, and don't steal this and making no movie. Horse.
So now you'd think that Lil Jon owning a basketball hoop and a tennis court would make him good at both basketball and tennis, but we're about to see that's not always the case.
Damn, drop the ball. I suck.
Man, that's crazy. What are you doing?
I suck.
So now we've seen the basketball court and the tennis court that obviously don't get much use. We're gonna check out the waterside pool.
Freeze your mind. We always working so hard we don't get to come out here, but when we do it, freeze your mind. What the hell are you doing? Sammy, you okay?
No, I don't think he's okay. He's been sipping on that gasoline tank this whole fucking episode. Just imagine someone comes in from the garage like, hey, did someone put tequila in the gas can? Okay, we need to go to the hospital and maybe pump my stomach, Lil Jon, please. You think Lil Jon was like, you guys have to show the fucking stains?
Time for y'all to go. Time for, hey,
Stop.
listen to me. Time for you to go. Time for you to get the hell up.
Stop, dude, this isn't right. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed checking out MTV's Cribs with me. If you did, go ahead and leave a like rating down below, comment, let me know any of your thoughts, ideas, opinions, or anything at all. Share this video with your friends, subscribe if you're new here and you enjoyed, and with all that being said, I will see you guys next time.
Criss
Goodbye.
Angel, I'm a dog, I miss